guys, welcome to the Lucy Show. Hope you guys are all doing well. So we have something to celebrate unless I refresh the page and it changes again. But Dogecoin is back at number 10 on the coin market cap. We've been playing around at like number 10, number 11. Luckily not number 15 like Shiba Inu, which is still at number 15. But it looks like we finally surpassed Polkadot as Polkadot drops 8.78%. And Dogecoin, although down, is not as badly down. So we're down 3.26%. And I mean, they're running pretty close. There's literally only $150 million of a difference between the two. But at least we're still in the top 10 spot once again. So not the greatest. Again, I'm not buying this dip. I don't really believe in it. I don't really think that this is a true dip. I mean, Meta just got taken down today. PayPal just got taken down. Amazon earnings, I believe, is coming out soon, right? So if Amazon sucks too and everything starts to drop in the stock market, then I definitely am not really hopeful for the crypto market to rise to new all-time highs anytime soon, unless another country decides to adopt it. Like you can see here, for the last 3 months, we've just been super in the red, just been going down. Last year, of course, still in the green, but this is just kind of going sideways for a whole year now. Hi there, Larry. Welcome to the chat. Aiden, hey guys. MD, Solana to 1,088 to $1. Is there something that you know about Solana that makes you so bullish that it's going to hit over $1,000, MD? If there's something you know, please share it with the rest of us. Definitely interested. But Solana wise, what was the two good news? One of them was that NFT partnership. Well, no, it was FTX partnership with Coachella, and they're using the Solana platform for those NFTs. That's what I remember from hearing recently. And then there was two new Solana tokens. Already forgot the names. That's recently been listed on Coinbase Pro. Which, fun fact, by the way, there's over 150 cryptocurrencies currently on Coinbase Pro. I didn't even notice it was that much, but today I finally decided to sort of estimate count. I didn't even count one by one, but I was just like counting by scrolling really fast how many there were on my Gemini app. There's about like at least 70 or like around 75 cryptocurrencies just on my Gemini app. So these apps lately, I mean, especially Coinbase Pro, have just been just massively just throwing in cryptocurrencies. There's so many different types of cryptocurrencies that's been newly listed on Coinbase Pro. It's insane. Steve Montana, let's go USA, Viva Mexico. What's up? Larry, oh, are you having a bad day? Yeah, crypto in the red right now is definitely not so pretty for the rest of us. But I mean, I'm already kind of going into this thing not expecting much. Like February, I think January, I said it was defining, and technically it defined itself in a very negative way. And if February and March we continue to drop, then I probably wouldn't expect any moonshot to happen in probably the rest of 2022. And I would be worried that we are just basically doing a repeat of 2018. However, that being said, this is just the beginning of February and we're so close. We're still closer to 40K than we are 30K for Bitcoin, that I'm not that worried that we can't bounce back from this. Although today isn't looking too hot. MD says Solana have too much VC and they will pump my bag. All right, good luck. I've heard good things about Solana. Agent says USA and Mexico won today and the World Cup qualifiers. Nice. I do not follow the World Cup. I'm barely there, like with NFL, but we're going to talk about Tom Brady just because I've been reading different things about him. And I thought it would be an interesting topic to see what you guys think. I mean, if you were a super celebrity / top athlete, the GOAT, greatest of all time. But with that, also, I want to share with you guys, before all that, coming into this live stream, as per usual, please kindly destroy that like button for me. Really help support this channel. Also, make sure you're subscribed, ring that notification bell, because otherwise there's no way you'd be able to find my channel again. So please, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, the big red subscribe button down below. Ring the notification bell so you know whenever these live streams come on. I usually am on here before 1:30 a.m. EST, or else I'm not here. And kindly destroy that like button for me, as it does not cost you anything. Thank you, Bob O. Smash like, subscribe so I don't have to. Says, hey, hello there. So again, yeah, I don't know much about World Cup. Is Christian Ronaldo one of the people who made it in? I feel like I don't know much about him either, except that he was playing, I think, for Portugal, right? But I think recently, due to the Netflix show that I watched of his girlfriend slash baby mama, that I think he got contracted by an England team. So I think they're moving to England. I think. Again, don't quote me. I feel like I'm not good. I'm not good with sports at all. But I find him interesting. I really want to. It's like on my bucket list to one day watch soccer live. Um, I have an uncle that really likes soccer, and I always said that one day I'd take him, and that still hasn't occurred. So hopefully one day I could take him to see Christian Ronaldo play. Thank you, CP Doge. Thanks for being a member for 3 months. Let's squeeze that rub and chicken for you. Welcome back to the stream. Nice to see ya. Hi, Lucy. It says I get a free message because I've been a member for 3 months. So hi. Well, I was gonna see your message either way, but thank you. Evergrow and Chill. Yes. How are you doing with Evergrow and Chill? I know that it shot up to the moon, but I did see it in my trust wallet recently, and I think it came back down. I hope you took some tendies. If not, then still good luck. Hello, Adidas is the new sponsor of Squid Games. Really? Like they're straight up going to sponsor, and they're gonna have tracksuits that are from Adidas. That's really cool. Those previous tracksuits, those weren't from anybody. I think that was just like probably made from the show without any brands. I'm assuming those are just like those green outfits with the numbers on it. I don't think that was from a specific brand. But imagine if Adidas made those. That would have been that would have been awesome. But never too late. Never too late. I think the future tracksuit you mean, right? Like if they're gonna have future games, of course they're gonna have future games. Why wouldn't they? It's the whole point of it. It'll probably be, but I feel like is that too I'm wearing Adidas right now. So in the future, that you think they're gonna have green suits again, except with the white stripes and then a number on the side. Christian Ronaldo has, I think, the most Instagram followers, top and one of the richest athletes. Oh, for sure. I mean, again, I'm not good at sports, but I only know about him because I watched his girlfriend's entire Netflix series, which I do recommend to anybody who likes Netflix reality TV shows that are maybe scripted. Again, nothing is unscripted in my opinion, unless it says unscripted, like on what's it called, Terrace House, which I did watch. So that Japanese TV show is like completely unscripted, but then it's like very slow. It's more boring, I would say. The scripted ones are definitely a lot more fun. um and then you can see them doing different takes, right? Like if it was unscripted, they wouldn't be like take two, take three, you just picked your nose, let's do that again. So I feel like for the soy Georgiana, I feel like I say Georgina, but it's probably like Georgina or something. Um, I learned a lot about sports and the different places because I'm very bad at geography. So I thought it was great. It just makes me want to go to Europe again, and then I'll feel like I know a little bit more because it's like she takes you around all these fancy trips through the 6 episode series. So you're like going to Portugal, then you're going to Spain, and then you're in France, and she's getting free stuff. And I'm like, why do rich people need to get free stuff? CP Doge, thank you for the super chat. All the markets are down, but something special is happening on Friday. Wish me luck. All right. Sending good vibes with my rubber chicken. Good luck. Keep up the great work. Go green. Yes. I hope whatever is happening for you on Friday involves a lot of tendies. But either way, I know I've been very bearish for like this whole year and even like going into this year. But overall, I mean, if you look at my tweets, I'm still very hopeful for Dogecoin. I'm still hopeful for the overall global crypto market cap. I'm just prepared for the worst, but I'm still hopeful. Is that crystal? What's crystal? What crystal? This? Oh, you mean this? I was like, where am I getting a crystal? I went to a shop today, and then I was almost gonna buy a crystal, like a crystal, really fancy glass cup to my live streams in. And I was like, maybe I'll put my iced tea and orange juice in this. But then I didn't do it because I'm like, I remembered I was broke and it was $8 for like this tiny little glass. It looked like a martini glass, except without the thin stem. It just had like a fake diamond bottom to hold. You have to be there. It's hard to explain. But this is orange juice with chrysanthemum tea. Um, bought, not made by me. And then yes, this is a gift I got where I could undo the top and then I could put perfume in it. So it's a quartz, like pink quartz crystal, I guess. It's a pink crystal. So it's supposed to smell nice because I can put perfume in it. I can smell a little bit. My nose is damaged. Lucy, the World Cup is held every 4 years. So like the Olympics. And lucky for us, it's this year. Let's go USA and Mexico. So wait. They just made it into the World Cup, but there's a whole bunch of other people, right? Isn't there like a whole I feel like it's not usually USA usually doesn't make it to the end of the World Cup, right? Because I've worked at a bar before and I don't remember seeing USA being one of the ones that people cheered for. I think Americans are more known for like football as in like the ones where you throw, right? Not the football where you kick it. I think those are more like who's really famous for it. Now I was thinking Cristiano Ronaldo. So like Portugal would be one of the best. And then France. Is France one of the best? It's Portugal and France, right? Portugal, France, Brazil. What's another like good at soccer team that I can remember from watching on TV? Is Greece one of them? Smash the likes. Dice 991. Thank you so much. Yes, much appreciated. Thanks for being here. Hi, Jenny. Thanks for being here, even though I have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to sports. But I did want to talk about what's it called? I did want to talk about what's his face? Tom Brady over here. Tom Brady, what's this post that I saw on Twitter? Give me 1 second, I'll find it. Apparently, he's broken some record. It says it's from Sports Center Facts. Tom Brady retires with more Super Bowls, 7, than the Patriots, which I guess is who he played for, right? Like he was on the Patriots for like New England Patriots for a while, and they only, I guess, have 6 Super Bowls, and the Steelers have 6 Super Bowls. So I'm assuming, does that mean he was at one point on another team? Was he on the Steelers too? Or because how can he have 7 Super Bowls if the Patriots only have 6? Did you guys see that? Like it's this post saying that he has like the most Super Bowls. So I guess he won one of them on another team aside from the Patriots, which is still super impressive. In Tom Brady's final season at age 44. Wow. I know he was age 44. He led the NFL in I don't understand what that means. Pass YDS, pass yards. I don't know what that is. Pass TD. This is how a normal person who doesn't do sports reads these things. I have no idea what this is. Pass ATT, pass YDS / game 312. Still at the top of his game. Okay, doesn't mean anything to me, but that's really cool that he's 44 because I think Cristiano Ronaldo, the soccer player, is 36 from the TV show that I watched. So 36, and apparently he's already, well, like Georgina said, the girlfriend said that he at 36 is already considered older than usually like the age when I guess soccer athlete pros retire, which is around I think 30 to 33. So him being 36 is already I guess like slightly older, but like damn, I don't know like the range for NFL because if it's different from soccer, the 44. I guess Cristiano Ronaldo has like another 8 years if he's also going to do until he's 44. But yes, earlier we talked about like if he's the most famous, it is Cristiano Ronaldo, most followed man on earth, most followed human being, because there is no other female that's followed more than Cristiano Ronaldo. So he is the most followed man on the planet ever. And yes, I think the most. I don't know if he makes the most money, but since he's the most followed man, I would count that as like one of the most popular, famous celebrities on this planet, which would also in turn make him make more money just by being a celebrity. Even if he wasn't the greatest athlete of all time, he would make more money because he has more followers, and then therefore he gets paid on more like Instagram ads, any type of ads that he does. So I would think that he probably makes more money than any other athlete, and probably most celebrities out there. Yeah. I think Brady won 6 Super Bowls with the Patriots and 1 with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Oh, he's from my area of California. Henry says, I think, Buccaneers? Hope I pronounced that right. Okay, so he did play with 2 teams. That still makes him. That's regardless. That's epic. Usually 32 teams in World Cup. Viva USA, Henry says. Mexico, Brazil, Germany, France, always great. Oh, 32 teams in the World Cup. All right, well, I'm excited to see who makes it into the end. Steve Montano says France, Brazil, Argentina, Belgium and Germany are top national teams in soccer at the moment. Ah, gotcha. Mukbang eating show. Hi there. Lucy, did you buy the Doge dip or are you waiting for a bigger one? So I'm literally doing this because I'm trying to hold cash and then make myself feel better, in case we do go into a dip and I don't want to just stare at the dip. I want to do something on the dip. So I'm kind of doing this because I don't want to be depressed when the next big dip, if it were to happen. I'm like preparing myself for it. That's why I'm doing this. But then also I want to see if, because I'm not buying the dip, it will actually not drop lower. So far, so good. This is the longest I haven't bought a dip. It's been like almost a week. And I've had my 2000, it's now 2150 on WEBULL for a while now. And I refuse to buy it because first off, I don't think 13, what are we at? I don't think 13.82 cents is that low, to be honest. If it goes to like a new all-time low, I'm talking 11 cents, 10 cents, I will buy it then and there, and that will be my last bit of powder. That's it. I don't have any more. So if you guys want to help out though, you could get 3 free stocks off of WEBULL using my link down in the description below. They'll give you your 3 free stocks after you open up a new account and deposit any amount. And then in turn, after you open up a new account and deposit any amount, I will also get a free stock and I'll use that money to add to my Doge dip buying power on WEBULL. So thank you. Thanks, MD. You're right. Stinger Worm says, what did MD? MD says, what did the senator said about SHIB Doge? No, it wasn't Solana or Ethereum. It was just the wormhole bridge between them. Oh, so the senator, Wendy, here's what, yeah, let's talk about that. Give me one. So I'm going to pull that up. I saw this on, let me see here. This was off of Watcher Guru. So apparently, and you can go and stalk Wendy, Wendy Rogers. AZ is her Twitter handle, verified. So Wendy Rogers is the Arizona senator, and she posted this actually on January 31st, 2022. She said, every time I say Bitcoin, why do people keep saying hashtag XRP? What is XRP? So at least she's noticing XRP. But she did apparently say this. She tweeted, I don't understand the SHIB. I don't understand the Doge. But I do understand freedom. People should be able to buy whatever digital coins they want, even if they aren't as good as Bitcoin. Ouch. So it's kind of a burn. It's kind of a burn, but it's kind of giving Shiba Inu and Dogecoin more attention. And I mean, the woman respects that other people have other choices. I don't think I like the last line there if they aren't as good as Bitcoin, but that, I mean, she wants to make Bitcoin legal tender for her state, so totally understandable. She thinks Bitcoin is the best. She's more like a Bitcoin maxi than not. And I think that's fine. Respect that. It's just kind of funny that I guess so many people, since they know that she's like one of the first senators to try and make Bitcoin legal tender, that lots of people are going on her Twitter in the comment section. Obviously, hashtag SHIB, hashtag like also legalize Dogecoin and all those things. So of course she had to comment on it. And clearly she doesn't really care. She doesn't know about it. She doesn't know about it enough. So on this article, it says, soon after this, Arizona State Senator Wendy Rogers was flooded with crypto recommendations from an array of communities. The Shiba Inu and the Dogecoin community seem to be the strongest as they managed to amass the attention of the state senator. And then she responded with that. Despite suggesting that Shiba and Doge weren't as good as the OG cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, she wanted people to be able to buy what they wanted. Rogers was undoubtedly rooting for what Bitcoin stands for, financial freedom. Gotta give it to the senator, though. I really don't care about politics, but she's making a good name for herself, at least for the younger generations who want these senators to be more pro crypto and whatnot. However, and this is also posted on this article as well. Remember how I told you guys on my live stream earlier that I read on the comments through like online, Reddit, Twitter, and stuff like that. People were saying how it's against the Constitution for a state to kind of go their own way and just make a legal, like their own legal tender. So technically, they're not making like up Bitcoin. It's been around, but it's still like to have that type of power. I highly doubt it too. Like I would be mind blown. I think there's like a less than 10% chance for this legislation to actually go through. Like very, very low. Even low if it was even just for a city, let alone a whole state. even though Arizona is not as big of a state as like New York or like California, but still. Crypto will be a sign of freedom, Henry says. Hi there, Pamela. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad that you guys are getting notifications. Shayla was talking to me, or I saw in the comment section on my main channel that she didn't even get a notification yesterday on my main channel for my videos. So I hope you guys ring that notification bell, but YouTube may or may not even let you know. Hey there, Ken. Hey, what's up with that, Lucy? Thanks, MD, you're right. Doge, no. I think Brady won 6 Super Bowls, Patriots. Yes, crypto. Hi, everyone else. Hi, Pamela. Hi there, Haruhi. Sorry if I missed anybody else's. Steve says, it's hard to make it the final in soccer. There are so many good national teams with good players. I feel like it must be hard because it's called a World Cup. So I think more countries around the world are involved in soccer than anything else, hence the popularity behind Cristiano Ronaldo. But yeah, I just think this. Oh wait, this is what I wanted to talk about with Tom Brady. Hold on. Let me find where it is. Tom Brady. I look through a lot of stuff all day, so through like my notes and stuff, it'll take me a while. So this is posted by Joe Pompliano. Tom Brady apparently made $300 million in salary throughout his entire career. I'm assuming that's like a 2-decade career since he's 44 and he probably started in your 20s. So I guess that took him 20 years to make $300 million. Not bad considering most of us can't even make $1 million in like 60 years. The most in NFL history. So I guess he is literally the greatest of all time in terms of NFL. But he is also the co-founder of NFT platform Autograph, and they just raised a 170 million Series B. And then Joe said it would be wild if Tom Brady ends up making more money from NFTs than NFL. And honestly, I think that's a huge possibility. I mean, he's only 44, still super young, healthy. He's got his whole life ahead of him, and he can really just chillax right now. He's got the fame. He can make money off of just like making his own NFTs, but it looks like this Tom Brady's NFT startup gets 170 million and Silicon Valley funding. Autograph, okay, 16Z Kleiner Perkins. Oh, it's a Series B co-led by A16Z Kleiner Perkins. Startup partners with athletes to create digital collectibles. Either way, like I said, I feel like with NFTs, as long as you're famous, as long as you're a celebrity, it makes it so much easier for you. But he's like a goat, so makes it all the better for him. I wonder what Cristiano Ronaldo is going to do once he's retired. I mean, he's only 36, but let's say if he retires at 40 or 44, I mean, it's just wild because imagine your whole life, like all that intense training that they must do for their bodies and stuff like that. And then all the excitement for all the games and all of it just like disappears once you stop, once you retire. I feel like that must be so different than like, any other jobs that most of us have. Like my previous jobs, if I quit, I quit. I leave. I'm like, cool. That was fine. Sitting in an office on my butt for like 8 hours a day and then on their drive home for another 2 hours. No, thank you. And it doesn't feel like, if anything, you feel like great about it because you're like, man, I don't have to sit in an office all day again, unless you just find another job with another office. But like for these folks, I can't imagine because it's kind of like you're saying goodbye to like going to the gym or something. Like going to the gym on steroids every day. You pay tax only when you sell staking reward. When you sell, MD says you pay tax only when you sell staking reward. Again, guys, never tax advice or financial advice on my channel, entertainment purposes only. But I did see that, MD. I did see that was posted, I think, with the IRS in America, because I think some folks paid the IRS money that they made from staking. Like, for example, you know how I'm staking my XTZs, right? I'm earning like 4 to 5% with my Tezos that I am sending off to a validator to stake for me, and I'm earning interest in Tezos, but I'm not selling off those Tezos. So it's not like I'm actually taking any fiat currency profit. So I guess some people in America actually pay taxes on that, and then the IRS were like, oh, we're going to give people money back on that, because technically if you didn't sell and you were just staking and you're earning it but you didn't sell it, then you don't have to pay taxes. But again, not tax advice, do your own DT. I'm not responsible for your taxes. And it also depends on where you live. So I don't know about the rules for different countries. Lucy, did you buy the Facebook dip? Luke says, hey, Luke, did you buy the Facebook dip? And correction, they're not called Facebook anymore. It's called Meta. Get it through your head. Oh man, I feel so bad. I feel so bad for him. Look at him. Everywhere, they're just posting his face. And it's always his sad face. He just looks like someone who's in class that the teacher keeps picking on him and he doesn't know the answer. People are stupid, Ken Bussy says. Hothead 214. Hi there. You did buy the Facebook dip. Nice. Did you also buy the PayPal dip? Because I don't know which one was a bigger dippity dip. They were both like down 22%. It was both really sad. iRobot? What's iRobot? He took pay cuts too, Howie says. IRS won't charge tax on unsold staking reward crypto, MD says. Yeah, honestly, I don't know who the heck thought that originally you would have to pay the IRS for that. I never thought that. I mean, luckily, the IRS has made it official and it's in the news now that people don't need to do that. But I wouldn't have paid them on those taxes because I don't have the money to pay them. I never cashed out, right? Like, imagine if you just staked everything, you just ain't earn more like XTZ or whatever the heck you're staking with, but you never hit that sell button. You wouldn't have any money. You'd be broke. I hate PayPal. Luke says, why? PayPal owns Venmo, right? Do you not use Venmo? I don't use Venmo. But everyone else I know apparently uses Venmo. Will Smith movie, he looks like the robot. Oh, are you saying there's a Will Smith movie called iRobot? Because I think I heard about that one, but I don't think I've ever watched it. The robots look a little creepy back then. But I was just watching something random on Netflix. It was like a history, I think it's History 101. And it talked about robots. And I didn't know that I guess as of the year 2019 or 2020, there's already over 10 million robots on our planet. Did you guys know that? I didn't know there's more than 10 million robots. And that's including self-driving cars in that format, and then also like robot arms or just like an actual faux out robot, and also including those Japanese robots that look a lot like humans. They're supposed to be like your companions or whatever, but there's like more than 10 million. They are growing exponentially. But yeah, I didn't watch that movie. I think he doesn't actually look like a robot, but because like the narrative on the internet just continues to say he looks like not human, that makes you think he looks like a robot. I don't know. I don't know these people, like know them, so I'll never make a judgment on if I think he's a good person or a bad person. I obviously don't like him as much as Elon Musk because I've watched way more interviews of Elon Musk, and through my face reading skills, I just like Elon Musk more. But I don't know. I don't hate him, but I feel like everybody online hates him. Just like today I saw something really crazy on Meta. Like somebody photoshopped a picture of his face standing in front of Meta, and then he is like they like knocked out his teeth. So they were like, this is Meta today after, or Facebook today after earnings. And I was just like, this is so brutal. They plunged 20%, but it's not like they're the only one. Snapchat also dropped 16%. I just realized after I did my live stream earlier. So Snapchat didn't do well, Twitter didn't do well. Literally all these tech companies are just falling apart. Except for Google. Those robots look close. iRobot is from around 2002, is so old and was so good also. Really? Did all of you guys watch iRobot? I think I watched Wally. I thought Wally was good. He does look like Robot from iRobot, Henry says. Lots of blue chip stock pumping and dumping, just like penny stock, MD says. Yeah, I know. Like, honestly, 20% drop is pretty hefty. Considering these are blue chip companies, like, nobody expected that. 20% drop is worse than SHIB and Doge put together as of today and the last 24 hours, which is honestly saying a lot. I love everything Elon made, Mr. Fixit says. Yes, and that's why I'm so excited. I hope he makes more things. I mean, I think he has a lot on his plate now, but I'm hoping for maybe a metaverse platform / social media app. But I honestly think that he probably won't. I think he's too busy. If anything, he'll just shill another social media platform. But then it'd be a waste for the 7 million followers that he already has on Twitter. So, but if he wants to let that go and move on to another platform, I'm sure he'll probably get at least 30 million followers, like half of that that's already on Twitter to follow him again, probably within the span of a year. I mean, Facebook did propose only show certain people depressing news to see if affected their emotions, Matt says. Ken says, if SHIB not a meme coin, stop asking people to figure out to burn coins for them. Facebook is dying, Tony says. I don't know if it's dying, but for sure, out of my own gauge of what I'm seeing people around me do, it looks like nobody's using any of the Meta stuff except for Instagram, which is owned by Meta. I think they use Instagram the most, at least most people I know. And I'm talking about anything owned by Meta. Facebook the most, and then a little bit of Messenger, and then like WhatsApp. Yeah, so that's kind of the trend that I'm seeing. I don't know about you guys. I like your Adidas jacket. Let's play the red light, green light. Henry says, no, let's not. I would actually love that game. I think I would be really good at it. Red light, green light. Like I would kick butt in it. But no way would I do that and yeah, put my life on the line. No, thank you. Not even for like $600 billion USD, which I don't even think they were offering, right? Like the ending thing that they won wasn't even 600 billion. What do you think of Ukraine? Aiden says, I'm not good at geopolitics. I know way too little to talk about that. Sorry. Who is good on talking about politics and stuff like that? I think Kyla Scanlon, I like her a lot. She's another YouTuber, TikToker, also on Twitter. I think she has like interviews with people who are very good with like politics, the economy and stuff like that. So if you're interested, you could check her out. Do we have a confirmed month for Doge One Mission? Send us the business says. No, we do not. So I actually have zero hope that it has to be, this I don't actually think that it has to be this year. It may not be this year at all. AI, artificial intelligence movie. Wally is good also, and that's our future when we all get so lazy. Maybe. I mean, I think maybe that's us when we all get so fat in the future because we have literally like robo taxis, probably Netflix, like in the metaverse. We'll just be living. I think that in the future we'll be living in the movies. Like that's always been one of my dreams and hopes that in the future when we go to like AMC, if AMC is wise enough to adopt equipment, then you walk into a movie. So it's not like sitting down in a movie theater anymore. Like I've always been thinking about this for like the next couple of years. I think it would be great to like have a movie theater where you pay for your ticket. Obviously it's going to be more expensive, right? Got to go with the flow, got to go with inflation, pay more money. But imagine you walk into a theater and either your contact lenses will do the job for you or they give you a pair of glasses. Let's say the technology is not quite there yet, but you put on a pair of glasses and then everybody's just standing up and then you get like in James Bond. Like you are in James Bond. You can feel all the bullets. Okay, maybe you don't want to feel the bullets, but you can feel a lot of like the wind, the breeze when they're in their car. It's going to be like you are in the movie just by putting on those glasses. And then like, screw the seats. We don't need the seats. You just hold on your popcorn and you run around. I think that would be so awesome. But yes, I do think, I forgot what we're talking about, but I think that would be the future. Yes, we're talking about Wally, right? Wally is when you get so fat that because you eat everything you want, you probably have a universal basic income. Yeah, that might also happen. But I hope the AMC thing happens. That later on we can all go to movie theaters and it'll be like fully interactive. They should give us like laser tag guns and we just shoot at each other. Yo mama's so cheap that when he dies, when she dies, when he dies, she's going to walk toward the light and turn it off. Oh my God, that's so sad, Ken. Yo mama is so cheap that when he dies, she's going to walk toward the light and turn it off. That's like sounds like something I would do. It sounds like metaverse. Life is a movie, Aiden says. Yes, and some movies are better than others. So I guess some lives are much more lit than others. iRobot is very good. Syndicate Hunter says, cool, maybe I'll watch it. I don't think that's on Netflix. Maybe I'll find a way and I'll watch it. Wait, lots of blue chips. Okay, hold on. Let me see if there's anything on tax. And he got Giselle Butchen, Ken Bussey says. Do you guys know who Giselle Butchen is? Giselle Butchen is a famous model. And fun fact, she used to date Leonardo DiCaprio for a while there because Leonardo DiCaprio dates a whole bunch of models. I think, yeah, she was with Leonardo DiCaprio first for a while. And then she ended up getting married to Tom Brady. But she's famous model. I think I know her mostly when she was like a Victoria's Secret model. No notifications. I just have to keep checking again, Pamela says. Darn it. But again, guys, thank you all so much for being here. If you haven't already, kindly destroy that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Make sure you're subscribed. Check out links down below. $25 of Bitcoin once you open up a new account with Voyager. There's some weird law like that from the 1800s that won't let crypto be legal tender, but can still be used, Henry says. I guess you can't force people to accept crypto. I don't know if there's a weird law that won't let crypto be legal tender, Henry, but from like what I read in that article just now and what I've been seeing online and on Reddit is that people are just saying that there's a US Constitution that doesn't allow a state, like specifically a state, to make their own legal tender, because then I think that would be kind of like a conflict between the state and the federal level, right? And like just I guess maybe like all the countries together, it would kind of be like awkward if only Arizona, let's say, like accepts cookies and they don't accept USDs or something, or they accept cookies to buy cars and the other states don't. And then what if like everybody leaves the other states? I don't know. Just thinking outside of the box. So that kind of makes sense to me. We're basically, I think, the greatest hope for Bitcoin and for the whole world that believes in cryptocurrency is that we're going to need a president. We're going to need the next president to be very, very pro Bitcoin. Preferably already has like more than 100 Bitcoins before they become a president, which is totally biased. But I mean, life be like that. Do models still get residuals? She makes more than Tom Brady, I think. I don't know if models get residuals. What are you getting residuals of? Like your past model shows? I don't know. I don't know if models get residuals because I don't know what you're getting it of. Like, because if you're an actress or an actor, then whatever maybe movies you're in, I guess that's called royalties, right? Like I'm sure people from Friends, like Jennifer Aniston and stuff, I believe all of those people are probably getting royalties, right? Hi, 40K. Long time no see. I've been good. Thank you. Mr. Pizza says, nice stream. Thank you for being here, all of you guys. But yeah, I feel like actors, actresses, singers for sure, more royalties than anybody else. So it's kind of like getting commission continuously. And now with NFTs, those famous people are just going to make more money and more residuals every time they get their Bored Apes sold, as long as they put into their Bored Ape that they get a little cut every time it's resold. But yeah, that's an interesting question. I never thought about that. Do models make residual income? I would like to think no, and even if they did, I doubt it's a lot of money, because I always heard like models are more of a job for like when you're young, right? Because most models, you have that definite time period. You're not going to model till you're 44 on the Victoria's Secret stage. At least I've never seen it. So it's definitely like a short amount of time in your life. Athletes, I guess, can get away with it more because you can do it till you're 44, apparently, if you're Tom Brady. Who cares? Both have a lot of money, lol. Jonathan's like, it doesn't matter. Giselle Butchen, Tom Brady. I don't know. If I had to guess who makes more, I'm going to assume it's Tom Brady since he is called the GOAT. And I think Giselle Butchen is well known as like one of the top models, but I don't think there's an equivalent to Tom Brady status in the model world. He's so far he's not like hasn't been beat, I guess, unless somebody else gets like 10 Super Bowls in the next couple of years. YouTube launches brand new video player interface, Mr. Fixes says. What's a brand new video player interface? I don't know what that is. Is it true Cardano don't need smart contracts to make NFT? ADA don't need smart contracts to make NFT? I had no idea. Not following on either of those news. But there is good news, though, for my Tezos, my XTZ. I'm not buying it, but I have seen on Twitter that their Twitter page is tagging and shilling, I guess, Tezos platform NFTs. So there's like different NFTs everywhere. There's Solana NFTs, there's Tezos NFTs, I'm sure ADA NFTs, even though I've never seen any, and a whole bunch of Ethereum NFTs. But somebody did once say this, and we went over this on my previous like the Living with Luci live stream. I forgot who, but somebody in the NFT realm, and they were saying how with so many new platforms coming up of NFT platforms, and now we know like John Legend is making one too. Like with all these extra platforms, I do think that the price of, let's say, Bored Apes or CryptoPunks, it doesn't mean for sure they're going to go down, but I think it could hinder the pricing. Just simply because if you think about it, if there's only OpenSea, only one market, and everyone's on that market buying up those specific popular NFTs, then those NFTs can hold their value higher. But then when there's so many, it's like the market's more diluted. And then there's so many different assets you can use to purchase. You don't just need to purchase with Ethereums. I feel like it could take away some of the value, although not much. At the end of the day, I think it comes down to which celebrities are still, like, if there's more celebrities on OpenSea, then OpenSea will still be the most popular one. Unless all the celebrities decide to move over to the XTZ platform or to the Solana platform for NFTs, then it's a whole different story. Cambasi says Gisele Bundchen is a Brazilian supermodel. Yes, I think so. Who has a net worth of 400 million. That fortune is separate and independent from her husband Tom Brady's 250. Oh, Ken doing the homework. All right, damn. Okay, so you're saying Gisele Bundchen is actually wealthier than Tom Brady? Wow. Wow, schooled me there. I totally did not think that she had that much money. Gisele has more money than Tom Brady, but still, who cares? Jonathan Ferrari says. This week, ETC has been doing very well on uptrend. Wonder why? HMSK says. ETC? Yeah, I don't know why Ethereum Classic moved up so much. I mean, I'm happy about it, but I think it already came down. It was down like 5 to 6% earlier. Oh, and yeah, and this dude, this is under my likes. If you're not following me on Twitter, please do so. It's Living with Luci. Bitcoin is unique and cannot ever be replaced. Interesting time that he's saying this because this is a former Facebook stablecoin lead. And we all know that Facebook's DM went to trash and got sold to a California bank, and it's not happening anymore for Facebook. So interesting timing, but it's not like the stablecoin was ever trying to replace BTC. So, but it's kind of funny the way that the timing that it came out at. Is it true Cardano don't need start chain? Wait, hold on. I bought Xpeng and BlackBerry today, Luke says. Oh, you bought the Chinese EV. That's Xpeng, right? I used to have it, then I sold it. I never had BlackBerry though. Rock bottom prices. Xpeng has 90% hold ratings. Those ratings, but you do you. Good luck on the Xpeng. I wish myself Neo. Neo's earnings, I think, is coming out in March. I do have call options on it, so pray for me. I need Neo to be like back at $28 before the end of this year, or else I'm going to be losing 3K of those call options that I've held on to for more than a year now. And at one point, my call option that I put 3K in was up $10,000. And now I am down like $500. So I'm not very happy about that. Most of all SAG actors get residuals. Got your says SAG actors. I don't know what that is. Unless stated in a contract negotiation that you waiving your right. So most people get residuals. Hi Lucy, what is your buying average for ETC? Clown Zombie says. It's horrible. It's like $36. It was 42, and then I recently bought the dip with like $400 on Robinhood. So I remember it was like 36. Hi, Mr. Moore, did you ever have the original Nokia, the snake game? I don't remember I had a Nokia. I had a mozzarella phone before. I've gotten that. I had a pink phone. I don't think I had the snake game on it, but I know what you're talking about. I played a snake game before. I know you can play it on the computer too. I haven't played it in a while, but I'm good at it. Lucia going to have more money than Gisele and Tom Brady combined when Dogecoin hits $1. I don't think so, man. If Dogecoin hits $1 and I have 3 million Dogecoins, that's $3 million, and that's pre-taxes. I don't expect to get on their level. It's okay. I've gotten over it. I'm not going to compare myself with celebrities. It's just a sad, sad way downhill to depression if you do that. A cheese phone. LOL. I played Snake Game on Nokia 1100. MD says, I love how you remember the number. Some people say BlackBerry will be huge this year, Luke says. I don't know about that, but it's at rock bottom price now. Luke, I don't want to burst your bubble, but how do you know this is rock bottom price? um, we don't know what's rock bottom because so far nobody's declared we're in a recession yet. So I'll wait until somebody's declared it and then we go lower and then I'll believe we've hit rock bottom. I don't think this week or even this month anyone's going to declare a recession. But with that being said, February 10th is a CPI data that's going to be coming out, and if that really surpasses the expectation of like I think 7.3 or 7.2, I think that's what people are expecting. If it goes far past that and our inflation is actually like 8 or 9 or 8.5%, I think the whole world's just going to start burning up. And then people are going to freak out and say we're in a recession. Fair enough. Don't worry. I still hope that whatever you bought will still go to the moon, but I mean, we don't know if this is the bottom. Just saying. When Doge hits $1, it will be chump change for Lucy when Doge on Mars goes to 0.01. Mr. Amore, I'm so excited for Doge on Mars, even though like nobody who I know do not even know what that is. But that's fine because I want to get in before other people all know about it. But yes, if Dogecoin goes up to the moon and I sell some, I think I'm gonna put it in more. I'm definitely get myself more Doge on Mars once I have more buying power. People use Nokia 1100 as hammer sometime. What? Oh, I have seen those memes where the phones from Nokia are like so hardcore. They say you can crush it with a car, like crush it with a truck, drop it down like 12 flights of stairs and it'll still survive in comparison to an Apple iPhone where like you drop it from like 10 centimeters high on pavement and it cracks. Actually, people say that iPhones are super weak, but I've actually, do you see my case? It's not even that great, but I've actually dropped it like this many times on pavement, on rocks. I mean, it's tempered glass and I have a like a cover case on top of this, but it's kind of survived. It's survived a lot. Sometimes I'm worried like I'm going to damage the camera. I've had this for like way more than 2 years now and it's been good. It's been good. I think I had this for like 3 years now. Whenever the 10X came out. I don't know. Remember the walkie-talkie, Mr. I've never had a walkie-talkie, man. No, LLC, Lisa, you're talking about the Nokia 6010, the original brick phone. LOL. Run it over and it's still good. I don't know, Lord, if that's what I'm talking about, but you know, like it's the thing that's on all the memes. I don't know if it's like a brick phone, but they just say the Nokia ones are very strong. And I don't doubt them. I don't think that's just a meme. There's a lot of truth in that. I mean, there's truth. I think there's 50% truth in all jokes. So it wouldn't be funny if it wasn't true. I just think that literally like old technology is seriously better than new technology. I told you guys, right? I have a electric toothbrush from I swear to God, like almost 10 years. It's almost 10 years old and it's never broke. I've been using the same electric toothbrush. Obviously, I changed the tooth head, but it's the same thing. And the battery has not broken. But all my friends and everyone I know with electric toothbrushes have had to like buy a new one, at least new one, within the span of only a couple of years. So I don't know what it is, or maybe I just got lucky with mine. But I feel like older stuff that I have always work better. That's how you know I am old. Lucy, do you sip your drink when you're doing live streams and drink it down and win big golf other time? I drink way more than this and faster when I'm not talking to people and doing live streams. I realized that whenever I talk to people, I just don't really eat. Like I went to brunch with a friend recently and she was like, eat, eat, drink. Because whenever I go out with people, like, I mean, it's good because if I were to share food with you, you can eat most of it because I'll just be there like yep, yep, yep. And then I let people eat all the food because I'm not eating. I'm there like first I'll take pictures of everything. So I'm that girl. Like when the food comes on, I'll take so many pictures to the point where the food like almost gets cold. And then I start talking. And then I just never finish my food or drinks until near the end. And then I like just go ham just to finish it when it's like almost about time to go. Lucy takes care of her things, Mr. Fixes says. Google going to have 20 to 1 stock split stick under 150, 20 to 1 split stock under 150. That sounds about right. I mean, I'm really bad at math, but it's $3,000 divided by 20. So it should be around, yeah, like 150. Man, I am very bullish on it. But again, I told you guys in my morning live stream that even though I'm bullish on all like especially big tech stock splits, like Tesla and Apple did well, I do have to take in consideration that we are in a very strange time where a lot of people are saying we're going to go into a recession with so many rate hikes. So that could put a damper on Google's stock split, even though it's happening down the road in July. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, old electronics are a lot more stronger and better. Bill Harry says. Plano says, we've had this discussion before, but I'm using my 10-year-old electric toothbrush still too. And my husband is always having to recharge his same brand even, Pamela says. Yes. So everyone I know has like the Philips one. So like we all pretty much have the Philips one. And then mine has been around forever. But everyone else's just continues to break. I don't know. I don't think this is a conspiracy. I really think, again, out of my imagination, that these companies are purposely making things fragile so they can easily break. And then you have to go and buy more because why else would you have to buy another one? No everyday walkie-talkie got your LOL. Oh man, now I want a walkie-talkie. I feel like if you have a baby, you might as well buy a walkie-talkie, right? Or I think they call it a baby monitor, but it's like basically the same thing. It's like a little machine, I guess, you put beside your baby, but you talk to it, but your baby won't talk back to you. But you could like say stuff to the baby and scare your baby if you want to. Had the paper, had to use the payphone, LOL. Who remembers the pager? Oh my god, is that a pager emoji? I didn't even know that was a thing, Syndicate Hunter. Wow, in California, we are missing the huge storm. Hasn't rained in 1 month here. Oh wow. I mean, California is known for good weather, so I guess I'm not shocked that there hasn't been rain for a month. Exactly, built to break. LOL. The original texting, a pager. It's funny when I watch shows, like I'm watching Seinfeld, and I think they mention a pager like a couple times here and there, or he's used a pager because that was like 1990s. But yeah, definitely never got to experience a pager, and I'm kind of glad. Henry Beadle Jr., that was the Nextel service, right, with walkie-talkie. All right, so some of you folks had walkie-talkies. We hold on. Old electronic lasts way longer because of their durability. Or MD, is it because these companies realize we shouldn't make it so durable? I feel like Apple was just smart. They're like, we don't even care if you can have your phone for like 20 years. They're like, you can use it, but if you don't upgrade, then you won't be able to use any of your apps, which means you still have to get a newer phone because the older phones at one point you just keep updating your software, and it's you don't have enough space or you run out. Like it's just not good. You need to eventually get the newer ones. So it's genius. Got to give it to them. Still a fan of Apple, but my goodness. Yes, Howie the Sidekick loved T-Mobile brands. Beepers from Sir Mix-a-Lot was cool. Now outdated. Beepers from Sir Mix-a-Lot, the guy who sang the Big Butt song. What? Everything from my 90s is a vibe, Mr. Ware says. Wait, hold on. Nah, Michael, that's the sidekick, Howie says. 1990s is still life. Who whoa, wait. This was just on TMZ. The Energizer Bunny was arrested on a charge of battery. Ken says. Oh my god, one of these days, I swear. Mr. Moore, wait, Luce got going more money combined as well. Some people say BlackBerry will be huge. Okay, 7,500 on miners from November 30th till now. You got 5,000. Okay, so Mr. Fix It, you've had $7,500 on miners from November 30th, which isn't that long ago, till now. You've gained 5,744 Doge. That's not bad at all. I mean, I've had to put my Dogecoins, 709,000 Dogecoins on Gemini since May of 2021. And I only gained like 18,000 Dogecoins through all this time. So I say that's pretty good. Been mining longer though. I swear, if Ethereum goes down, I'm gonna figure out a way to like somehow mine Ethereum. If Ethereum drops to $200 or something one day, I'm gonna figure out a way, guys, because I just want more Ethereums too. NFT celebrity cameos are coming. Hold up, does anybody remember the BlackBerry? The scroll bar would not work. I've never used a BlackBerry. I wouldn't know. I find myself watching Seinfeld, asking myself why they just don't Google it or call someone on their cell phone. Then it hits me. Yeah, then it hits you that you're living in a much better time in the future. Only Trump can save the economy. He will get reelected again, Con Zombie says, and the rich will put back the money into the stock market. So you're saying if Trump comes back, then all will be good, right? I don't know about politics, but yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see who gets elected in 2024. I don't even know if Biden said he's running. He never made a statement that he's running, but I just want somebody who's very pro Bitcoin, pro cryptocurrency, period, on the presidential spot. I'm wondering when Tesla is going to accept Dogecoin as payment to purchase Tesla on their website. Jonathan, again, I think it's going to be a process for Elon. Like I said, my assumption is that he has his cards laid out and his plan is to wait until the analytics comes out, and only if the sales actually went well with Dogecoin on the merch store will he then take out that information, post it on Twitter, show everybody that sales were super good, and then Tesla is going to accept Dogecoin for the actual cars. Technically, they did, except for their automobiles in a sense, because Cyberquad is a moving machine and they accepted it for the children. So what's wrong with accepting it for the actual cars? LOL, Howie, those were the days. But the power cost is what the value I mined, roughly 1,200. Wow. Wait, so Mr. Fix It, then is it even worth it if you're paying $1,200 to mine your Dogecoins, but then you got about 5,000 or so Dogecoins? Do you think it's worth it? Well, you think it would be worth it once Dogecoin rises in price, I would assume, right? So then technically, as long as you believe in the future value of Dogecoin, then it would be worth it for you. Is that what you're thinking? I'm wondering when Tesla's going to have one of those. Let me read. Okay, caught up. Can it be burst or makes a lot? I guess this ice storm is affecting my internet? Are some of you guys not hearing me properly? Where is there a snowstorm right now? I think I saw that on the news, but not 100% sure where. Question, why shouldn't Facebook have paid $1 billion for Instagram? Answer, they could have downloaded it for free. I remember those at Lauren McCade. Okay, waiting for Mr. Fix-It's answer. Exactly, built to break pager. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. Tired. Need a sip of more of my drink and enjoy my Netflix watching. But last but not least, I do recommend. I finished watching. I told you guys I was watching. What's it called? I was watching Collateral Beauty by Will Smith, and I actually really liked it. I think it's more like a sad movie. If you know anybody who's like had someone pass away or they're like dealing with something rough and mourning, I would say like that's a good movie for it. Collateral Beauty. It actually was kind of nice. Even though I'm not dealing with any of those problems, I think it was overall still a good movie to watch. So I recommend it. I would give it at least a 7 out of 10. And I like the actors in it. Like Rose from Titanic was in there, Keira Knightley from Pirates of the Caribbean. I hear you. Most of the us having a big storm from the rocky East California is good, even though we suck. Sean S. Well, cheers. Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping through the plains. Do you think SNDL will get delisted, and what they do to boost the stock price? I have no idea, Con Zombies. I got rid of SNDL in a while back. I don't know what's going to happen to them. But I think it popped off at one point in 2021 because they were worried about being delisted, right? And then lots of stock was bought up, price shot up. I think we need to hear more good news about the federal level and legalization of the green stuff. Unless we hear more about that, I don't really see like a major bump for the prices. This stream was brought to you by Sadama. Did you watch Ozark on Netflix? Jonathan says. No, I have not. I have not watched it. I've heard really good things, but I have not. I've never watched it. I like the actor on it. He's from Horrible Bosses, right? But no. Maybe I'll eventually check that out. I'm still like, I don't know. Whenever I want to watch something, I like question many times before I start it because I don't want to waste my time. And then sometimes when I start something and it's like mediocre, but I'm like, I need to finish it. So I don't want to. I don't want to start something unless I really like it. And I feel bad if I end it halfway. I'm like, why didn't you finish this? I'm very committed to my TV shows. So I didn't watch that Korean one. Everyone's telling me about the Korean zombie one, the All of Us Are Dead or whatever TV show that's out. I didn't watch that one yet. But I think one day I'll prepare myself to watch it because it's kind of scary. It looks kind of scary. Anyways, guys, take care, stay positive, and I will see you tomorrow on the main channel. Make sure you just share that like button on the way out, subscribe, and see you soon. Bye.